And so we're starting this episode off with getting the anti-dragon fire shield. And what that means is that dragons are now completely powerless against me, which is great. And this taking forever to give me the shield. Alright, sweet. So there's the anti-dragon fire shield. And now I am able to take on Elvarg when I get to that point. And there's a Goblin Skull for Dragon Bone Man, another one off the list. And there's a Giant Rat Bone, another bone crossed off the list. And there's a Big Frog Leg, another bone off the list for the Dragon Bone Man. Not sure how many more I need, but I've got, I believe, 6, so making progress pretty fast onto that. And there we go, there's Ernest the Chicken complete, 4 quest points, which is nice, and 300 coins. God, I'm fucking balling now. And there's the Vampire Slayer quest, also complete, for 4.8k attack XP. No attack level gained, but I'm only 700 XP away from 45. You don't unlock anything at 45, but almost a level, so that's good. Now that's what I call lucky. Doing the Lost City quest. And the first zombie I kill, I get the axe. So that is extremely lucky. I never have gotten that lucky. Like, every time I try to kill these zombies for the longest time, usually takes about, like, probably around 10 or so to get it. But first try. And there's a guy just cool chilling here. I don't know if he's already killed the boss, but I'm sorry. I'm going to have to do it anyways. And there's the 5 branches cut to be used later for quests. I know for one quest you have to turn one into cinnamon, I think, and then I believe for Fremenic Trials you can actually craft one to help kill the Karshai or whatever his name is. So I'm assuming that's what those are for. On this guide it tells me to get 5 of them and make 2 staffs, so that's what I'm assuming all the extra ones are for. There we go, there's a Lost City complete for 3 quest points, as well as access to Xanaris. So now I have to go to Puro Puro, and I'm actually not very familiar with Puro Puro. I have to catch a bunch of young Implings until I get a U Longbow, which I believe is going to be used for the Temple of Ikov quest. I'm not 100% sure. But that being said, I don't know how to do Puro Puro. I don't know if I have the stuff required to even do Puro Puro. It says on here that I need to get a magic butterfly net and a jar generator. I don't actually recall how to get either of those, so I'm probably going to have to look up some kind of guide to figure that shit out. So I believe I did this right. I think in order to get the magic impling jar generator... Hey, I think that was the guy. That is. That's the guy I just saw at the doing the Lost City quest. But I think in order to get the jar generator, I need 3 baby implings, 1 gourmet, and 2 young implings. I think that's how this works. I don't know. I'm going to find out. But it's obviously best to get the generator first, because then I can use those to do the same thing again and get the magic butterfly net. So, let's see if this works. I don't have... What? 3 baby, 2 young, 1 gourmet. 3 baby, 2 young, 1 gourmet. What? I don't know how this works. Okay, so I see what this means. So these are in order to unlock that. These unlock that. And these unlock that. So I guess I don't have the required anything, because I don't have the hunter level, but I can trade the baby in, or I could trade all these imps in for more jars, and I guess just catch a bunch of young implings until I get the U Longbow. So this is already taking significantly longer than I wanted it to, but on the plus side, I'm getting free hunter XP, so I guess that's a nice little bonus there, and I hate when it runs that way. God damn it. So far I have been here for 3 hunter levels and no U Longbow in sight. I know they drop them because I looked up their drop table, but it's very rare. I've gotten everything multiple times, even the ones that are considered rare, like snake grass and defense potions and everything. Multiple times. Still no U Longbow. So the new goal, instead of getting a U longbow, is to get 99 hunter, because I'll probably get that first before I get the U longbow. So we're going to get 99 hunter and then the U longbow, and then that is such bullshit. I fucking hate when they do that. This is the most annoying thing I've ever had to do. So fucking dumb. Alright, so I've been here over a little over an hour and still no luck. So I'm going to catch this last one because that one ran away. So I'm going to catch this one. Actually, I'm going to catch this one too. If none of these are the oak longbow or the U longbow, I'm going to move on to something else and come back to this when I actually need to do the quest. I believe it's, like I said, I believe it's for Temple of Ikov. So when I actually have to do the quest, I guess I'll come and try and get this again. But my luck is just not there right now. I have 7k, about 7k XP. So if we use a calculator here, they give 20 XP each. So 7,000 divided by 20. So I've caught 350 and still no U longbow. So like I said, we're gonna move on to another thing and save this for another day. So the items that I had to find for Fairy Tale Part 1 was a blue dragon scale, a mosquito proboscis, I don't know how you fucking pronounce that, and jangerberries. And the dragon scale was easy, but I forgot that you had to kill some like jail guard, so I forgot to bring like enough food with me. I brought food to enough food to get to the gate, get the blue dragon scale, and like tank the monsters, but I got lucky and got through, and I had like 10 HP left over by the time I teleported with no food, so that was pretty dangerous for me to do that. Thought I had to complete the Taibo One-Eye Trio quest, and I was about to be pretty angry, but turned out I didn't. I just needed a machete, and so I quickly got the mosquito proboscis, and then I finally got to the boss, and I kept lagging, and so it was scaring me pretty bad, because that thing hits pretty hard, and the boss fight was so long, hitting only 1s and 2s the entire time on something that has like 100 plus HP. It took forever, but it wasn't difficult, obviously, but I got it done, the flinching. So completed Fairy Tale Part 1, got some decent XP, got 45 attack and 17 farming, so that was pretty awesome. Alright, so now I should be able to use the fairy rings. Let's see, going to random one. So alright, so yeah, sweet. So I can use fairy rings now. So that's going to come quite in handy. Definitely quite in handy for traveling along this game. So completed that part of Fairy Tale 2. There's no way I can complete this quest because I believe it requires 57 herb lore, and I'm only 20, so quite away from that. Alright, so now I have to camp these tree spirits until I get a mithril axe and a rune axe. The good thing about these is that they drop nature runes really often. They also drop a lot of herbs and seeds, so that's pretty good. The only downside, is that they don't really give XP. You only get XP per cast, so you're basically splashing, which kind of sucks. But, I mean, the nature runes and the axes will definitely come in handy. Another good thing, too, is that since I'm such a low level, I'm only 38 combat, they're only 49 combat, so at that rate, they're a lot easier to kill, in my opinion. A couple kills in, there's the old mithril axe, so there's one down. I know the rune axe is pretty rare, but hopefully in the meantime, I'll also get an addy axe. I forgot I'm only 36 wood cutting, so getting an addy axe will be pretty beneficial to getting 41 a lot quicker, so gotta get an addy axe, a rune axe, and just stock up the nature runes. I just got this too, and it was one drop, 22 in one drop. That's fucking ridiculous. Alright, there we go. There's a adamant axe. So all I need is the rune axe, and we can get out of this place. Up to 110 nature runes, so we're racking them up pretty quick. And there we go. Finally, the rune axe. Didn't take nearly as long as I thought I would, but I did it. So myth addy rune. I don't know why I have 2 myth axes. I probably don't need them, but did it just in case. But I got a lot of decent herbs. Got 2 snapdragons, which is nice. Toad flax, and then a bunch of other low-level herbs that I guess I could probably use to advance my herb lore level, of course. But got the rune axe, so that's sweet. And then the myth axe, which is for The Ava's Accumulator Quest. Animal Magnetism, that's the one. Alright, so I'm trying to buy a couple law runes, so I did the Rune Sudoku minigame, and I'm hoping this is right. I used a Sudoku solver, but I don't know if I did it correctly. Here the locking mechanism open, so yes, so that means I did it right. So buy these laws. Figure while I'm at it, probably buy these nature runes also. So they're probably cheap, yeah. Buy these nature runes, and probably buy the cosmics also. And I'm gonna do this probably until I get 50 law runes. Well, I guess 37's enough. I'm down to 91k, and I didn't want to go too far below 100k. I need to have some cash at all times on me, so stopping at 37, got 52 nature runes as well as 68 cosmic runes, which will later be used to charge some orbs for battle staffs, for crafting, and all that good stuff. But I think on that note, we're going to call it an episode here. We got some pretty decent progress done in here. Got a couple quests done. Most important thing we did was unlock fairy rings, so that's huge. And then I also got a rune axe. So those are two really huge accomplishments that we got in this episode. But hope to see you guys in the next episode, and peace.